Excuse me. Good morning, everyone. Michael Zuber, author of One Rental at a Time. And if you don't know, now you do. This is our daily financial news show. This is something we have been doing together for greater than 2 years, well over 800 days in a row, and we are not stopping. A couple of quick things to say about May 19th is some folks out there, I think if you've been investing in the crypto space, the meme stocks, the high multiple tech stocks, this might be a day you remember for years. If you don't know my story, I did kind of the same thing 2 decades ago. 2 decades ago, anything that had a .com name in it was getting extremely high prices. They were going to the moon. You could literally throw darts at a board and win. That has been happening pretty much to the crypto space in the high multiple tech stocks for the last 3 or 4 months, certainly. And unfortunately, I don't know that a lot of people heeded my warning. I had started putting out notes about 4 weeks ago saying, hey, fear of missing out, beginner's luck, leverage was going to cause some pain. And I think what you see in the crypto space, and I say this as someone who has invested in that space, a couple of the big coins, you are having what feels like true fear in capitulation. If you were on margin, congratulations, you're not on margin anymore because you're wiped out. Kind of good news, bad news. If you own the coins outright, you can hold if you would like, but I'm afraid too many folks did what I did. Turned 7 into 200 only to see it gone in 5, 6, 7 days. I know how it feels. I'm sorry. What I hope, I hope you listened and you cashed out at least some. But if you didn't, I hope you do what I did. After I licked my wounds, lost 150 grand, I sat back and learned the lesson. Don't follow the herd. Do your homework. I started investing with 7 grand, doing my homework, reading the financial statements, understanding who had a competitive advantage, what was the use case. But then you get in the you get in the mood, the moment, the flow. Everything's going high. It's a party. And you just start gambling. And in the beginning, you win. And then it comes all crashing down. So, again, if you're in the space and you own it and you hold, great. I would tell you to evaluate your coins just like I evaluated my stocks. Figure out which coins have true long-term value. They have use cases. It is without question there will be crypto winners in the future. I'm not smart enough to pick which one it will be. But I can tell you, just by calling something a coin and creating it as a joke and calling it the people's coin, doesn't make it a winner. Too many coins, not enough use cases, development teams. You got to do your homework, folks. And that's what I took from the last crash in licking my wounds, is I went to real estate. Real estate investing is things you can touch, feel. You can get a competitive advantage if you do the work. And it's frankly slow and boring. I don't know how many of you that have been in this space slept well last night because crypto trades 24 hours a day and you saw it fall, fall, fall. Real estate was fine. Even when real estate was crashing in 08, 09, and 10, rents were going up. So my hope is more and more of you realize that, you know what, you were gambling, kind of self-reflection. And let's go get into real estate, but you got to do the work. I'm not saying gamble in real estate. Go spend the 60 or 90 days learning your market. Figure out what average is. And then move slowly and purposely to building a portfolio. That's exactly what I did after the .com crash. It turned out okay. So again, if you get to 4, great. You get to 10, awesome. If you go bigger, so be it. So again, I'm sorry. Lots of people are feeling pain today. I do think it's capitulation. A lot of people will be washed out, probably brought to zero. All these people pump and dumps and meme stocks and meme coins and all of that. I don't know how they sleep at night. A lot of folks lost a lot of money in the last 24 hours. Again, fear of missing out, buy the dip, pump and dump. Do the work. Do you know the use case behind your coin, or did you buy it because some freaking influencer said to? Do you know the use case? Do you know the development team? Have you read their white papers? Do the work. If you're going to believe, believe. Don't just buy it because some schmuck said buy it. That doesn't end well. All right. Well, then on the other side, you know what? A lot of people loved Bitcoin at 60K. I always thought this was interesting. Now it's on sale at 30 and no one likes it. It's just funny to me. It happens all the time. You love a stock at X, it gets cut in half and you don't like it. It is amazing how common that is. On to the front of earnings, Target blew it out. Kind of follow on Walmart. Although Target is flexing, right? I believe from yesterday, Walmart's same store sales were up 6%. Might have been 9. I think it's 6%. Target came out and said, shh, I'll show you Walmart, 23%. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but when I look at Walmart and the average Target consumer, there's at least a little bit of income differences. I think, I could be wrong, but I think there's a small difference, maybe 10, 15, 20%. Maybe it's a different part of the K-shaped recovery, which hopefully is coming to an end. Target had a 7-fold increase in net income year on year. Pretty amazing. Lowe's beat top and bottom, again, following on Home Depot yesterday. But what we're seeing now, and Lowe's was kind of the first one to say it, they're expecting tough compares. They're not sure how next quarter is going to go. Lowe's CEO had one line in the earnings call that freaked people out. He said something to the effect of, May is a little light. Wow. May not living up to expectations, huh, buddy? That stimulus money going away? Or are people just doing what I expect them to do and they're going to travel instead of upgrade their homes? Yeah, I think people are going to get out. They're going to go flex. They haven't had a vacation in what, 14 months? Pretty crazy. Another thing is I think commodities have officially rolled over. I think I talked about lumber the other day being limit down. If you watch the daily financial news, you'll remember that saying limit down. I think it was $1,500 limit down. Well, lumber has clearly rolled over. It's down 7 days in a row, 7 trading days in a row. Lumber is coming down. Other commodities, iron ore and whatnot, have also started to roll over, which is good because what did we see yesterday in home builders? Clearly slowing down. So again, we could be on the cusp of, home builders in the next 60 days kind of ramping up again as lumber comes down. They had seen, I think we reported on it a couple months ago, $36,000 in lumber cost, right? The rise in lumber, pretty crazy for the average home. Mortgage apps were down week on week, 4%. Rates were up slightly, I think 3.15 versus 3.11. But they are up. The mortgage balance or mortgage requested is a record $411,000. Pretty crazy. As far as the federal stimulus, $300 for unemployment, which Montana started by canceling. It is now up to 21 states. 21 states are saying no thanks. That $300 is slowing our growth. It is slowing hiring. 21 states, almost half. Expedia CEO came out yesterday and talked about a travel boom that is coming. They said you're going to see it first in Airbnb and VRBO. Kind of already seen that. We've talked about it. But he said the next place is going to be hotels and flights, international flights. On that front, international flight, JetBlue has just said they will be doing their first London flight scheduled for August 11th. The world is starting to open up. EU is saying they're going to start opening their borders to people that are vaccinated. We need to get the world kind of commerce going again, and that does start with opening borders. Coca-Cola is getting a little bit away from sugar water, right? They are now focused on hard seltzer and sports drinks to keep their margins going. Don't know if you saw this, but China is cracking down on crypto. They are basically holding financial institutions from transacting in it. That is interesting. What I think they are doing is China wants to have a digital yuan. Why? Because they want to know what people are doing. If China releases a digital yuan, they are going to know what every single individual spends their money on. They are a command and control economy. It is sad and comical. Does that make sense? At the same time that people don't see that that's what China leaders want. They want to know when, so and so and so and so and so and so spends money. Because again, if it's digital, they can track it. They can understand down to the individual level. That freaks me out. That level of command and control makes me very, very uncomfortable. Curious about the Summer Olympics. The Summer Olympics in Japan. Anybody up for, the Summer Olympics? It's sort of got to happen, right? I think it starts in June. Does it start in July or June? When's the Summer Olympics? It's like right around the corner, right? I wonder if it's going to happen. I think it does. Probably no fans, I'm guessing. I don't know. Got to feel bad for Japan. They've spent a lot of money, right? Millions of dollars lost. And then I finally got the average cost for childcare. I wonder if you could guess what this is. Average cost of childcare per child. And this feels about right. I think we spent a little more than this when our child was, or when she's not a child anymore. When our kid was young. Looks like it's $8,335. Quite a bit, right? And that's after tax money, right? So that $8,000 probably really makes like $11,000. So pretty interesting stuff. So in the end, that's what I got for you today as the daily financial news. I am sorry if you were feeling pain in the crypto space. Learn the lesson. Learn the lesson. There will be plenty of crypto coins in the future, but only the ones with use cases that add value, not the gazillion coins out there that are meme stocks being pumped and dumped by Joe Schmo and Sally Smith and all these other people just frankly stealing your money. So be careful. Do the homework. Investing is not easy. There are moments in time where you could throw a stone and hit water, but it's not easy like that all the time. I hope you learned the lesson. I hope you're better next time. If you got out and you kept your chips on the side, congratulations. Know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Hopefully we are able to speak with Anna in about 16 minutes. I know she's pretty busy, so we shall see. Have a wonderful day. Bye.